Come with us for a beautiful day at Epcot with me, my wife Heather, and our almost 2-year-old Allison. We began the day over at the Mission Space exit. It's got a really cool play area for kids, and Allison, particularly on a hot day, really enjoyed it. We wanted to get over there, so that's where we kicked things off, and she was a big fan of all the buttons and, of course, the playground that was over there as well. So we really enjoyed that part of it, the first time that we had actually been in that part of Epcot. After that, we picked up an iced coffee from Mom over at Joffrey's, and then it was time to head back across the park over to where Nemo is and where the fishes are, and we were going to see Turtle Talk with Crush. First, we checked out the manatee, which was the first time Allison had seen one of those, and she was a huge fan of it, so we enjoyed seeing that. Checked out a few more fishes before the Turtle Talk began. We got a lightning lane for Turtle Talk, and we only had to wait about 15 minutes, so not bad at all. And then we hopped in there and saw Crush, and one of our favorite shows in all of Disney World. It was an absolutely gorgeous day at Epcot, but it was really hot. It was in the 90s and you could feel it, but we found this shady spot by the water to park our stroller right around Norway, and it was a really cool spot. And then we headed into Frozen. Now, I've been to Disney World a lot. This is the first time that I've ever actually ridden Frozen, and Allison has not really watched much of the Frozen yet. She does know who Anna and Elsa are, but we did that, and this ride was pretty cool, I have to say. Waiting in line, a lot of people to get in. We got a lightning lane for this as well, and we were on the ride after scanning the lightning pass in probably 10 minutes or so not bad at all. After Frozen, it was time for some lunch, so we found a quiet spot over in the Odyssey part. I went over to Connections and got us all some pizza, which Allison absolutely loved. We ate the pizza, and then it was time to shut down for a nap. She lasted about 45 minutes for a nap, so not the normal length which she naps. While she was napping, Heather and I went and did some different things. I went over to the Mexico Pavilion. Once she woke up, we had actually headed back over there to the Mexico Pavilion, which is one of my favorite spots in all of Epcot. It's always lively in there, and there's a lot to do. There was a mariachi band going in there, and they were awesome. And then we got on the Grand Fiesta Tour, and Donald Duck, a big part of that. Allison, a huge fan of Donald Duck, so we really enjoyed this ride. I think this may have been Allison's favorite ride the entire day. After that, it was time to go see Mickey and Friends, and Mickey, Goofy, and Minnie were available today, and it was really fun to watch Allison interact. She had met all three of them before, but it kind of felt different this time. She's a little bit older, and I think it knows more who they are. Goofy has been her favorite, and she did this awesome hot dog dance with Goofy from Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, which she really enjoyed, and it was fun to watch. So Goofy's her favorite. She also got to see Minnie, which is one of her favorites as well. So really fun to see the characters over at Epcot. After that, we went over to the land, which is one of my favorite parts of Epcot, and we checked out Living with the Land and got on another boat ride. Allison, a big fan of the boat ride. This is one of my parents' favorite rides in all of Disney World as well. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of it, but I understand the appeal for the people who are a fan of it, and we got on there and checked it out. We did the rider swap at Soarin', so I went first on Soarin', and then my wife went second, and they've got this new rider swap area that they've been doing, and we brought Allison in the queue with us, which was cool. They took us basically all the way down and then behind this door for a rider swap room, which worked really well. I just hopped on the ride, and then as soon as I was done, I hopped off, got back in the room, watched Allison, and Heather was able to get on the ride as well. Then it was time to motor back over to Nemo and Friends and hop on another ride for our last lightning lane of the day. We actually got stuck for a minute on the Nemo ride, but that was cool. We got to hang back and watch some of the scenes, and she enjoyed being on the seashells. And as soon as we were done with that, it was right back to watching the fish, and she saw the sharks in there, and it was a really, really fun time for her. She loves the fish that are in the aquarium there. To end the night, we went around the world and check out some different food items that were available. We have not really done this all that much. We've always just kind of been focusing on riding rides when we've come to Disney World, but we came across this place in Morocco that was really, really good. It had some kebabs, a chicken kebab and a lamb kebab, and let me tell you, it was awesome. I mean, they looked great, they tasted great, and my wife especially was a huge fan of it. She loved kind of the chickpea stuff that was at the bottom of them as well. We went over to Germany after that and checked out a food item that my wife had been wanting to get over in the Summerfest area. The pretzel bread pudding, which was outstanding. Looks great, tasted great, and we really enjoyed that. We left Germany after that, continued to walk around the world. We were planning on ending up in Mexico to finish the night off and eat. There were some birds on the way there that were just congregated in the tree, which we had not really seen before. So that drew quite the crowd. We checked out China for the first time. We had never really been in that area. We thought about getting some food there, but wanted to continue to walk some of it off as we had just eaten the kebabs over in Morocco. But China's pretty cool. It's bigger than I thought. It goes back a little further than I thought, and some dining options for you, some shopping options in the very back as well. We ended up grabbing some nachos over in the Mexico area and chowed down on those a little bit. And then it was time to head out with the little one. The fireworks were starting, I think, in about 15 minutes. We did not make it for that, but we had a great night at Epcot. Really enjoyed our stay. Spent the whole day there with the toddler and did not run out of things to do, which was really fun.